The gift of presence. Jacob's father Isaac knew God. His grandfather Abraham knew God, but Jacob, though he knew of God, hadn't yet decided to trust in him for himself. God hadn't become Jacob's God. When Jacob found himself sleeping in a strange place on a journey to a new life, he met God. Jacob fell asleep and dreamed of a ladder that reached from heaven to earth. On this ladder, angels were going up and down in the place where he slept. Above the ladder stood the Lord himself. That is when the Lord spoke to Jacob and gave him the gift of his presence. God promised to be with him, to watch over him wherever he went, and never to leave him, and to fulfill his promises to make his descendants as numerous as the dust on the earth. That was a very important promise, because one of Jacob's descendants would one day be the king of all heaven and earth. One of Jacob's descendants was Jesus, the very Son of God. At that point, Jacob made the decision that God was no longer only the God of his father and grandfather, he was also the God of Jacob, and he had the gift of God's presence forevermore. It's very important for us to come to a similar place in our lives. There will be a time when God reveals himself to us, and we will have to decide that he is not just the God of our parents or our grandparents. There will be a time when we have to decide to worship him as our God. And when we do that, we will receive the gift of his presence. We will have him with us wherever we go. He will never leave us, and he will fulfill his promises to us. This is the gift of his presence, which he wants so much to give to us. And his presence is better than all other kinds of presents. It lasts forever. God, thank you for the gift of your presence. Reveal yourself to us as you revealed yourself to Jacob. May we choose to worship you alone as our God and receive your promise to watch over us and to be with us wherever we go. In the description below, you will find the discussion questions to help you dive deeper into today's gift.